What's going on, my good people? This your boy Life Up the Entertainer to bring you some action between Savannah State University versus Tuskegee. Okay, this is going to be an interesting band battle between both of these bands. This is my first time seeing Savannah State. This is my third time seeing Tuskegee. Okay, so it's going to be an interesting band battle. Again, I'm expecting some uniqueness from both bands. The whole point of me grading these field shows and fifth quarter is to give people clarification and bring exposure to y'all band. So if y'all a part of that, y'all would be a part of this family, please consider following. What I will be grading is just something that's a lot of people don't know. So just grading the small things to help educate people on what to look for in a band field show and halftime and fifth quarter. Okay, so. I'm not grading too hard. Some people be, oh, well, this is, past battle, which this is a past battle. So I'm not expecting everything that they put out to be as strong as it is now. Okay, so it's not me more so butchering the band, but just to give clarification for both bands who won, also to give exposure. Okay, um, before we get into the action, I'd like to tell y'all that please do not get in your feelings about my grading skill, anything like this. Not me singling out any band program or anything like that. It's just for me to bring, educational purposes to the band and to help them do better in the future. So some people are like, oh well, how come we didn't get noticed in Honda or something like that? These things I can bring to the table can help y'all, you know, in the long run, especially when it comes down to the battle of the bands. Just me saying, okay. Um, we're gonna be grading the fifth show in fifth quarter today. So again, ladies and gentlemen, do not get in your feelings about it. I'm excited to see this battle too. Okay, just want to highlight that before we get into the action. So uh, I'm gonna look to the cards next to me so y'all see what we are grading. We are grading entrance songs, formation, dancers, breakdown, overall creativity. Okay, in each category, each category is worth 5, so they can get 5 in each point. So total they can get is 25. Creative is an extra incentive, so they can get a maximum points of 30. That's only if they do something creative on the field. However, if they are successful in getting entrance songs, formation, dances, and breakdown, all fives, I would give them a perfect field show. Okay, creativity is just extra incentive. Okay, I think that'll be something good. We'll go with the fifth quarter grading skill afterwards, but I wanted y'all to understand what I'm grading. Okay, so really appreciate y'all long term as far as y'all tuning in. I did enough rambling, man. Let's get into this action. Savannah State's first.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, and a special hello to you. Hope you're ready for a show like no other.
Okay, drum majors. Okay. Okay. That was dope. I gotta give him that. That was dope. Woo! I feel that power from already. Okay. drum majors got some unique choreography going on. Oh wow, that's crazy. Okay, I see them tossing the bases. Okay. Hey, they drum majors cutting up. Taking some big risks, drum majors. They doing it too. And staying clean with it too. Been watching 8 to 5. They looking clean too. Look at that. Okay, yeah. That was very clean. Okay. Okay, I see y'all, Fred. Oh, that was clean. They cutting up right there. That was nice. That was nice right there. That was very entertaining, okay? That was very entertaining. Alright, so let me give y'all a grade. Alright, so that was very impressive for my first time to see y'all. That was very impressive. I really enjoyed myself on that one. Alright, so entrance is a 5. Songs is a 5. Formations is a 5. Dancers is a 5. Breakdown, I'm going to give that a 4. Okay, I just felt like on y'all breakdown, it just needed to be a tad bit cleaner. So I just think that's what it was. I mean, it was good. I had the features. I just feel like there were just some people who were not, what's the word I'm looking for? Not looking as unison as everybody else. So it was some bad eggs here and there. So it's just, I just think that that's something that they just needed to work on. I mean, again, this is in the past, so I can't really harp on the moment. This is a past battle, so I mean, I'm sure that it's probably improved now, but I would definitely say that that's one thing I would say that's what hurt them from. They had 1 point away from getting a perfect on that, so almost a perfect. In creative, they got a 3. Okay, so y'all really put some work in. Y'all really put some work in, So y'all got a 27. That's really strong actually. So that's a strong score. That's a real strong score. Like, drum majors had a lot of creative moments, and I think that's what gave y'all an extra incentive. Y'all drum majors was just unique. I haven't seen anything like that before, especially with y'all tossing the maces. That was different. I was like, whoa. That's way different. I ain't never seen that before, so I gotta give him that. I gotta give him that. That was nice. But almost a perfect, good show. Real good show. Alright, so we're gonna move on to Tuskegee. With this one, I went with this one, the same thing. Savannah State one was kind of cleaner, so I didn't know that was gonna do all that. But I'm going with Tuskegee's now, so that's gonna be interesting to see. So again, it's not me showing favoritism because I used the HD footage, but I'm just saying I just used this one because this is non-biased, and we can see what we need to see on this one, okay? So we're going to go with this one. So if y'all made it this far, please consider subscribing. It really helps your boy out a lot. So let's get into it. power out of Tuskegee, ain't they? That was nice. Alright, that was nice. That was a nice field show. Alright, so let me give y'all a grade. Entrance was a 5, songs was a 5, formations was a 5, dancers was a 5, breakdown was a 5, creative was a 1. Okay? So they got a 26, but they got a perfect field show. Good job, Tuskegee. That was a nice field show right there. I couldn't spot anything wrong. I could not spot anything wrong. Everything is just look clean to me. I couldn't, like, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't find anything wrong with that field show. It was a nice field show in my eyes. Okay, that's not me showing favoritism to the other band, nothing like that. But as of right now, Savannah is winning right now. Though they had more creative points than Tuskegee, and so that kind of brings them up a little bit more than Tuskegee. Savannah's up by 1 point, but Tuskegee was able to get a perfect field show. So again, that was nice. That was definitely nice. So yeah, that was real good. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. It's just that they had a creative breakdown. That's all I have to say. Real nice breakdown. So let's get into this fifth quarter. If y'all made it this far, please consider subscribing. Would like to tell y'all this before we get into it. I'm only one person, so I can only catch what I can hear the first time. Sometimes I catch it my second time hearing, but I'm not trying to be so deep into it, so critical. I mean, because this is in the past, okay, and Hey, I can only give what I can give. Okay, so do not get in your feelings about these grades. It's nothing but love here. Shout out to KK Side. It's love. Okay, nothing but love. Okay, so what I would say is that there's no favoritism involved. I haven't gone to none of these schools, so I just think that that's something just to think about. And this is some honest critique from somebody that's not even a part of your band program. That just pays attention. And I want to tell y'all this too. I was once a music major, so I'm not out here just formulating opinion. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about too. I really do know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I really, pay attention to this stuff, and I was in school for this type of stuff. So just saying, so don't shoot the messenger. Please don't shoot the messenger, okay? But I think it's going to be an interesting show as far as this fifth, okay? So, but I just wanted to let y'all know that too. I'm not just formulating an opinion. Don't know what I'm talking about. I really am into this stuff, okay? I'm a true band head to the day I die. All right. So let's get into this fifth quarter. Let's look at this grading scale next to me. We're going to be grading song selection, power, articulation, arrangement, overall cleanness. Okay. Each category can get a maximum points of 10. So overall, they can get a 50. Okay. In this grading scale, it's possible for either band to get a tie if they are able to get there. Okay. So it depends, if it's a tie, both bands win. If one band wins over the other, it's just that. But if it's not a close battle, that means it's definitely something that needs to be worked on. Okay, so I'm either hoping that this is a close battle, and I'm hoping that it could either be a tie. So, just saying, all right, because I see some bands get destroyed. they do good in the field, but then they get destroyed in fifth. Okay, so hoping that both bands bring it into this fifth quarter, okay? So it's gonna be interesting to watch. So let's get into the action. We skipped ahead to past the alma maters, so let's get into it. Alrighty. So let's get into it. Alright, song selection is a 10. Power is a 10. Articulation, I'm going to give them a 9. Arrangement, I'm going to give them a 10. Cleanness, I'm going to give them an 8. Alright. So let me explain my reasoning for it. I could tell that, this is early in the season, but look, I'm going to put it to you this way. Drums are not even facing the directors, so they got some tempo issues, and you could tell in the beginning that definitely threw out the band. That threw off the band completely. And as you can tell, if you look at it, like the drums are facing this way. I don't even think there was a drum major over there to help direct. So I think that was a factor too. So, but then that also messed up them. So that's why I gave them an 8. Articulation was a 9 because they kind of struggled on some phrasing. Okay. so it wasn't out there. But it was a good choice. You know, it just that definitely hurt y'all in that. Okay, let me give y'all a grade for that. I got a 47 on that. All right, let's see what Tuskegee got. All right. So, song selections 10, powers 10, articulations 9, arrangements 10, cleanness is a 9. Okay, so they got a 48. Reason why I was a 48, articulation, trumpets. I don't think the trumpets was ready for that, so that kind of hurt them as far as articulating their phrases like they need to. And then when we look at cleanness, it was just the trumpets kind of stuck out a little bit more as far as it not phrasing white. So it kind of definitely hurt y'all cleanness just a tad bit. So I give y'all 48. Okay, so interesting show so far. Okay. Sound clean. get back to that. That sounded real clean. That sounds clean. I like that one. No true complaints. I can tell that it's early in the season. I can tell that the confidence is not fully there, but it did sound clean for what it was. Okay, so it's a perfect in my eyes. Okay, no complaints on that one. So good job. They got a perfect on that one. That was nice. That was nice. Nice strong score. Woo, that was nice. It was clean. The drums definitely did better. Percussion did better, rather. You know. I could tell that there was a drum major on that side that time.
Right, go right.
Okay. Alrighty. So, I could tell it's early in the season. I could tell that song will be stronger like later on in the season. But they only missed about one, so almost a perfect. So, sound selections 10, powers 10, articulations 9, arrangements 10, overall cleanness is a 10. They just needed to work on just getting their phrasing right, and I think they'd be strong. So they missed about 1 point, but almost a perfect. Almost a perfect. It was good. Still good. It was just missing just a tad bit of edge. I think it's also just it just needs to come out just a tad bit more as well on some parts. But I mean, it was still good. Overall power was still good too. I just feel like some parts needed to come out, and I just feel like it was just a lack of just a little bit of clarity as far as the phrasing. But it was pretty good. So, song selection is 10. Not the way I give y'all a pen, but I'm going to give y'all to you in the right time. So, I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a pen for that one because I would have put that out on the band too. So, there's a pen for y'all. Okay, so power, we'll give y'all 10. Articulations, 9. Arrangements, 10. Cleanness, I'm going to give y'all 9. Alright, so y'all got a 48 on that one. What I would say about that piece is that some people was not attacking together, and then you had some people that run at the end was not clean, and so that's what I would say about that one. Not too much about it, but great song selection though. I really enjoyed that song selection from y'all. I think that was a very strong song selection, but hey, you know, definitely will get better over time because I know, like I said, this is in the beginning of the season. I'm not expecting it to be, woo, wow, that's a perfect. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, bands wow me how early they can get a perfect, but that also puts in their worth ethic. I can tell that a lot of their worth ethic went since that field show on both bands. Okay, so definitely something that I would say that they might have to improve over time is to get their book ready as well. Not saying that their book is not ready, but as far as sprucing it up a little bit, I think that it will happen over time, but sometimes at the beginning of the season, depending on who you're going against, if you want that decisive dub, hey, that's what that is. So, it was good. It was good. Nice song selection. See what I mean? Okay. Alrighty. I ain't mad at it. I'm finna bring it back. Bring it back then. Alright. Now, it sounded good the second time around, but the first time around when y'all ended it, the trumpets was not synced up. Okay? So that's my only thing with that, though. It was good for the most part. So, song selection is 10, power is 10, articulation, I'm going to give y'all 10, arrangements 10, cleanness, I'm going to give y'all 9. I got a 49 on that one. Almost a perfect. Almost a perfect. What I say about that is it was just the trumpets. Trumpets kind of ruined that on y'all first strip of the song. The second song y'all did it better. The first time I feel like the trumpets needed to just be cut tad bit cleaner, then y'all would have been good. That's just pro-choice thing. So I think that's what kind of hurt them on that. Okay, so we into our last round. So It's a tight battle. It's a very tight battle. I don't even know who's winning because there's some different type of numbers on here. This not even direct. So it's going to be interesting to see what we're going to see on this for the grading scale. So I don't even know who's leading right now. At this point, I don't even know who's leading. So Savannah State's next. That was nice. Oh my gosh, that was nice. Get that shit a Ric Flair moment. Woo! Oh, that was nice, man. I don't know if it was a mic increase or what, but y'all came with it on that one. Y'all came out swinging on that one. I mean, I like, woo! Woo! That was crucial. That was crucial. They came out swinging on that last one. It's like, hey, take this with you. We about to leave, but take this with you. That was nice. Like I said, I don't know if there was a mic increase or what, but good God, that was different. That was yanking on them boys. All right. was nice. That was nice. All right. Let me give y'all a perfect on that one. There was some parts that they struggled, but it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that bad. So, I can't even really pinpoint too much on it. I would just say they just need to do a little bit of fine tuning. But I'm like this. It wasn't bad to the point where I had to be like, oh, well, I got to take a point from it. It was actually pretty good. It's pretty good. So, nice job, Tuskegee. That's their first perfect in the fifth, too. So, that was nice. And that's a good way to close it, too. Good way to close it, Tuskegee. Good way. Alright. So, let's get into the action as far as who won and everything. So, this was an interesting watch. I could tell this was the beginning of the season. Definitely, this was the beginning of the season. So, I would say that it definitely was an interesting show from both bands, Again, ladies and gentlemen, please do not get in your feelings about these grades. Over time, since Savannah State's new, just to let y'all know, I do got a record system, and so with this record system, it will be improved over time, just to showcase y'all rankings in the system, so we'll know which each band stand. Okay, so again, that's not me showing favoritism to any other band, organization, or nothing like that. It's just we just want honesty. Okay, so shout out y'all school below. Show y'all representation, okay? And if y'all like this content and y'all made it this far, please consider subscribing. It really means a lot to me, okay? So, we're going to do this grading scale again. It's just how the cookie crumble. Hopefully, it'll be a close battle, so I wouldn't say that other band did better than the other band. But you get what I'm saying? I would hope that it's also a tie. Because I feel like that was equally matched in some categories, So they both have their strengths and weaknesses. You can tell which one was the strongest and which was the weakest, okay? So, we're going to start with Savannah State first, and then we're going to do Tuskegee's, okay? Alrighty. $222. Alright, that was a nice, interesting score for them. Alright, 222. Let's do Tuskegee's next. $222. I told you I knew it was a close battle, so I hope it was a tie, but it was really good. Yeah. It's a tie. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's a tie. So both bands get a dub on their record, okay? That was an interesting watch from both bands. I really can say that, they had their strengths and weaknesses. If you want me to be honest with you, Savannah State had a stronger field show, but they did not have a perfect field show. I don't think that separated them from getting a perfect field show. It probably would have gave them an edge over Tuskegee if they break down, which is a tad bit cleaner. Okay. Same thing when we get to the fifth. There was some places that they could have had a stronger show. Their first song kind of really hurt them. If they would have not had a tempo issue in the beginning of that song, they probably would have won this battle. Okay. So, just want to give y'all that honesty when it comes down to that. But, so let's get to Tuskegee, okay? Tuskegee, they had an interesting battle. They had a perfect field show. I couldn't spot anything wrong with that. However, they did not have, it was not stronger than Savannah, okay? But it was good, okay? But y'all had a perfect field show over them. Y'all had some interesting things go on in y'all fifth. I wouldn't say that y'all was strong. Y'all was kind of like evenly matched in the fifth, just a tad bit too, in certain songs, in certain areas. Y'all won certain rounds over them too. So I would say that, y'all kind of had just a small bit of edge over them, just a tad bit, but that's what kind of brought y'all through as well. Okay, so it was very close battle for both. It was a tie. So both bands won. No, which one was better. They were both evenly matched in this one. But I'll say if they was to show their hand later on in the season, I would want to know what that looked like. Okay, but it is what it is. But definitely looking forward to see more Savannah State later on, and same thing for Tuskegee. We're gonna see more battles. So this is not the last time y'all see me. So Savannah, Tuskegee, if y'all seeing this, band members or old alumni, please consider subscribing, because this not be the last time y'all see me. Okay, so I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. Be safe out there, and like I tell y'all always, deuces.